February 20 something. It's the last day of February. So I decided what better time than to film my February favorites for you. And this month I've had so many random favorites and it's crazy. Some things are a little older. Some things are things I've had for a really long time that I never really used or started diving into until now. I'm really excited. So without further ado, let's get right into this February favorites. Not all of them are makeup related. Most of them are, but some things are other things that I either got this month or so on and so forth that I really love and I can't live without. So let's get started. First and foremost, I needed a blush and I couldn't find blushes anywhere that were more suited for me. I don't like pink blushes because of my skin tone. I'm a little darker. I'm more of a beigey skin tone, like yellow undertones. And I've always been drawn into like brown blushes or like more like darker toned blushes, darker than pink. I do not go for pinks. So I walked into Ulta one day and I found this Makeup Revolution blush palette. And I believe it was $10, if not $11 for this palette. And I was so excited because it lets me kind of dab into all the types, all kinds of different colors. And I think this palette is, let me see, Hot Spice. This is their Makeup Revolution Ultra Brush Palette in Hot Spice. And this is what the shades look like. If you can pretty much tell where I've dabbed into them, it's this shade up here. And I kind of want to swatch them, but then I don't. So this shade up here is my go-to shade. It's just the pretty, it's like not a dark brown. It's just beautiful, honestly. Like, let me show you right there. It's a pretty shade. And I also love this pinkish tone as well. This one right here. I don't think they have names. Unless I'm wrong. No, they don't have names. It's just the shades in the back of the box. And I've pretty much been drawn to these three shades right here. At first it was these two, the ones I started dipping into the beginnings of February. And towards the end of February, I found this peachish color right here. It's really dark. These are really pigmented blushes. I mean, I barely even stuck my finger in there. This peach color, these two colors have become my favorites towards the end of the month. And I love them. And the rest of them, they're pretty much, they range from mattes to shimmery. Mattes to shimmery shades, if you can see that. So these are like your mattes on this side and then your shimmers on the other. But this palette, if you haven't tried Makeup Revolution blushes or any Makeup Revolution products, I totally recommend you start checking them out. They are amazing. Okay, and this palette I purchased I think January when I did my Get Ready With Me tutorial. And this is the Self-Made palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I have so many palettes that I really don't use, and I started getting irritated because it's like they're sitting there. I don't know what to do with them. So every day before work I left this palette there. Because normally I'm in a rush, so I left this palette on my vanity. So I'd be more drawn to use it. And honestly, I did. I used it every single day practically for February, if not most of the days of this month. And for my like my underbrow shade, Buttery has become my new favorite. I can't live without it. Even if on the weekends I were to grab a different color or a different palette, I was still drawn to picking up this palette and using Buttery. Honestly, this palette is pretty amazing. So for work I would normally use this hot chocolate shade, Buttery, and then this what is it called? Sherbet color or hot and cold. I pretty much was drawn to the neutrals on the palette. I have dabbed a little bit into like the golds and some purples, but this palette is really amazing and definitely one to have in your collection. I love it. And normally these brushes I hate, like I don't even go for them. And for some reason I picked it up one morning and I started using this fluffier side on my crease and blending in colors, and this brush is freaking awesome. Like, I loved it. So that's pretty much it for this palette. Like, it became one of my favorites this month. Like, I used it practically every single day. If not, I just used buttery or hot chocolate. Either or, but this palette is awesome. Loved it. And as for, okay, so if you haven't gotten into the bandwagon of the most cheapest primer you will ever find, I would, because it's definitely worth it. I've had this since probably December, but this definitely was the month that I put it on every single day. And it's the Nivea Men Aftershave Balm in Sensitive, and the lid's really, really nasty now. But yeah, definitely would pick this up. Nikki Tutorials recommended it. Everybody started buying it. The lady at the store actually tripped out and asked me why so many girls have been going into the store and buying the Nivea Men Aftershave Balm. And I kind of tried to explain, and she kind of laughed about it, but I'm pretty sure she also picked it up herself. So definitely try this. If you don't like it, give it to your boyfriend, give it to your dad, give it to your brother. Some other men in your life will be able to use it, but it works wonderfully. And I still have a lot of product left. So, and normally I tend to go through freaking primers like no tomorrow. So definitely pick this up. I recommend it. It's amazing. Your makeup stays on all day. All day. Alright, so I picked this up because I started noticing that my pores seem to be getting bigger, and I panicked, I freaked out, I didn't know what to do. And this is the 5-second blur Skin Renew Instant Smoother, and it's visible. It says visible blurring effect. Fills lines and wrinkles, hides pores, smooths flaws, mattifies shine. I've been using this all month. Before work or when I go out, and it does give my face a more softer look. Like, sometimes my makeup would go right into my pores and I feel like you could see all the pores on my face and I didn't like it. Or if I was wearing matte foundations, it literally like went on every single wrinkle on my face, or every imperfection was highlighted with matte foundations. So I decided, this is a little pricey for the tube. It seems really small. I mean, compared to this box. You know what I mean? It's $15, and plus tax is like almost $17. I wanted to try it so bad, so I figured I'd pick it up. And it's honestly like a perfect little, it's like mousse. Like, it's a mousse kind of consistency, if you can see that. And it rubs off pretty smooth. And it just leaves your skin looking so freaking smooth. Like, you can't really see much pore there, or like my skin just looks softer in that area. But I've looked up a lot of reviews on this product. Some people liked it, some people didn't. It was like a hit or miss. So if you definitely want something to smooth out your face and cover up some imperfections, I definitely would try this. I also picked up this when I picked up all the new Wet n Wild products, or some of them. I picked up this highlighting and concealing pen. Love it. And I've had this LA Girl Pro Concealer HD concealer, so high definition concealer, for a while in the shade Yellow Corrector. So I put these two together majority of this month, and I loved how it looked. It covered up my dark circles, and it covered up just pretty much like any imperfection that I may or may not have had on my face. And I love these two products together for many reasons, but these were my two favorite concealers for this month, definitely. Okay, so as for eyeliners, and Wild eyeliner, they changed the packaging on this Wet n Wild Mega Liner. This is to die for, but I feel like this eyeliner I go through like crazy. Like, I can buy it in the beginning of the month and not even halfway through, because I use eyeliner every single day. And it's dry or it's gone. It's done. But this one has lasted me months. And I finally started using it more often. So these two eyeliners are definitely drugstore, but are amazing. I love them. Okay, so these products I just want to rant about and rave about. I picked one up and it was like a gold color. But this is the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. And if you don't know what these are, I recommend you go pick them up. I feel like not many people talk about these as often, and they are amazing. I am addicted to glitter. I love glitter. I will wear glitter. If I could, I would cover my whole face in glitter because I love glitter that much. And this is the eye art in the color Peach Prism. And I used this a lot this month because I feel like it was more romantic and Valentine's Day-y and February-y, if that's a word. Notice how metallic this cream is. It's freaking beautiful. And it's pretty much like a double-ended little eye product. You can use it as a liner, use it as on your whole lid, whatever you want to do with it. It's pretty much up to you. So once your cream dries, you basically just put the glitter up top, like so. And then once that dries, you just have a beautiful glitter effect on your lid. So this was my color for the month, and it's in Peach Prism. So if you haven't tried these, give them a shot. Pick up a color that you would use more often. They range from like blues, purples, blacks, golds, greens, this peach color, and I think that's pretty much it. But go pick one up, try them out. And for mascara, I know this has been in the market, or they have different versions of it. It's a Telescopic Shocking Extensions mascara. And this mascara, my sister actually recommended to me. She saw it on YouTube as well, and it's amazing for the underlashes. The brush is so freaking thin. Like, super thin. And I love it for my underlashes. Okay, so that's for mascara. Foundation this month has to be my Dream Velvet. And I have it in the color 75, Natural Beige. Cons for it, I like it, I don't like it. I'm wearing it right now. I love how it kind of matches with my skin tone. It's really hard for me to find a foundation because I have yellow undertones and I cannot find a foundation that matches me. And this one's pretty much almost there, maybe a little bit darker, but I love it. I mean, I wear bronzer and stuff, so it doesn't look that bad. The only problem with it though, I'm not an oily person. I am not an oily person. And I feel like it makes me feel so dang oily towards the end of the day. And sometimes I go out, I leave the house maybe noon, I come back to 1, 2 in the morning, the latest, because we're always running around visiting family, hanging out, going out, doing whatever, running errands. But this foundation covers up all my, pretty much my flaws. Like, I have a lot of birthmarks on my face that you probably wouldn't even be able to notice if I hadn't mentioned it, because this covers everything up. It's pretty much, I don't even know if it says what kind of finish it is, but it's a medium to full coverage depending on how much you put on your face. Alright, so that's pretty much it for makeup related products, or almost done. Okay, ColourPop. I'm obsessed with ColourPop. You have seen some of my, if you haven't checked out some of my ColourPop videos, there will be some down below. Just check out all my other videos on my channel, but this is in the shade I Heart This. This was one of the first products I purchased from ColourPop, like last year. But it is my favorite right now. And if you can tell, I've had it forever. It's all cracked and broken. But the cool thing about ColourPop is that if you get a tissue and like a little round object that pretty much fits in the container, you can just press it back down and it's good as new. Not even kidding. I just haven't done it. Try it out for yourselves if you have any broken ColourPop eyeshadows. But it is in this shade I Heart This, and I pretty much use that in my inner corner, if you can tell, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so almost done. For my favorites, what are they called? Setting sprays for this month. Sorry. I use this one for when I go out, and I use this hard candy one for when I go to work and stuff. I pretty much love both of them. I love how they set. I love everything about them. They're pretty amazing. So this hard candy one, I know that a lot of people like it, hate it, but this one was really, really good. I feel like it keeps my makeup on decently at work. And this one, I can have my blush, my full face stays on all day. And it's the all-nighter makeup settings. So I would definitely recommend picking one or the other, both of them up. I only got this in sample size because I had run into Sephora to pick something else up. And as I was waiting in line, I was like, I have to try this because my mother-in-law actually started using setting sprays before me, and she picked up the all-nighter and she freaking loved it. So I got curious, I had to buy it, and I love it. Definitely purchasing a full size pretty soon. Alright, for makeup brushes, definitely recommend picking up the Wet n Wild brushes because they are so effing inexpensive. Like, freaking inexpensive. It's not even funny. Pick them up. I love them. My go-tos are definitely these three right here. I use this for foundation, I use this for eyeshadow, and I use this for highlighting. And then these two are perfect. This is like an angled liner brush. Sometimes I even use this one for like to do a crease in my eye or whatever. And this is pretty much like a concealer brush that I use to like fix my lipsticks and stuff. And then these two, I believe I got an Ipsy subscription, and this is like an angled liner brush. I use it for eyeliner. And this one is a smudge brush. It's called a smudger right here. And if you can see that tip, it's like perfect for under eye application. And honestly, when I do it, I've hated doing my under eye eyeshadow because it went everywhere. But this little brush pretty much keeps it together and everything just goes on smoothly. I even use it for when I use my ColourPop shadow to put in my inner corners, and it applies it amazingly. Alright, we're almost done. Okay, for lip shades this month, definitely would recommend Chili Chili. And this is by ColourPop. As you can tell, it lost all the logo because I always carry it. Either I'm wearing it or it's thrown in my purse. And the color that I am currently wearing on my lips that I've worn like probably a million times this month is the Kat Von D Lolita 2. It's this shade right here. If you haven't picked up this color, you need to pick it up. It's amazing. I love it. They're beautiful. I'm always drawn to like darker browns or like orangey colors. And these two colors are to die for. If you haven't tried either of them, this Chili Chili is like more of a darkish brown. And then Lolita 2 is like a orangish terracotta color. So this is the Chili Chili by ColourPop, and that's Lolita 2 right here. These are beautiful colors, and I wore them throughout February nonstop. So love these. Definitely pick them up if you get a chance. And lastly, for my favorites, these are not makeup related, but definitely loving them. This is the Perfume Noir Tease by Victoria's Secret, and it came with this little roller ball as well. But this perfume I've been wearing nonstop this month. I don't know, it's because it was like February, so I always like smelling good anyway, but this perfume right here is the bomb.com. I love it. It smells so freaking good. So ladies, definitely if you haven't tried it, check it out. Go get a sample, smell it. It smells so good. Like, it smells so good. Okay. And I've been, we're already in spring, I've been stocking up on shades. And these shades I got at Charlotte Russe for like $5. And then these shades I got on, I think it's called Gold Soul. These are freaking beautiful. Like, I don't know. They're different. They're cute. I really, really like them. So these were amazing. I think I bought these for like $8 online. So freaking pretty. And I mean, I think I'm gonna become like a freaking sunglasses addict by the end of freaking spring. Okay, and I've become a huge candle freak. Like, this smells so good. I picked this up at Target, and it's the scent Sangria Sunset. It smells so good. I feel like the smell, I don't know, it smells like fruit punch or just something stronger, and it's just, the packaging isn't even so cute. It's like a rose gold with like this fuchsia purple color and this beautiful like golden fuchsia sticker. Like, it's beautiful. Like, I think I went more for the packaging than anything. The scent isn't as strong when you light it though, which kind of bummed me out, but I've been addicted to this candle lately. And if I leave the candle on while I'm running around the house doing other things and come into the room, it smells so good in here. So, and this is by Signature Soy. I think I purchased it for like $8 at Target. It smells really, really good. Okay, what else? Oh, and obviously can't go wrong with February favorites. My Ezzie bag has been in my purse since I got it. So definitely one of my faves this month. Almost done. My boyfriend purchased this cute little Fujifilm camera for me for Valentine's Day. And I've been wanting it for like years. I just, you know, I put it aside because there's other things more important that I need to purchase and so on and so forth. But this camera is life right now. And I've been taking so many cute little photos of pretty much everything. And this was for me and my sister's 21st birthday, or me and my sister for her 21st birthday. And just pretty much any memories of this month, which is pretty cute. Like, I just really, really love this. If you don't have one, definitely purchase one. These are really fun and really, really cute. Okay, so I'm almost done. My friend actually gave me this for my later than usual. I think she gave me this like in January, but I have been doing this. It's called Wreck This Journal. I know it's like old, like 2-3 years old. I'd never heard of it. And it's honestly really fun. I feel like a little kid again. It just gives you like so many different ways to wreck your journal. And just tells you like cute little things, funny things to do to it. Like, it's climb up high and drop your journal. And just different ways to wreck your journal. I've never heard of this, but it is so freaking cool. It's so cute. I know, it's really cool. And another one of my favorites for this month was another Valentine's Day gift, which was actually from my mother-in-law. And it's this Tech 21 phone case. And it's purple and it's beautiful. And the thing that's kind of funny, let me show you really quick. I had this like background for my phone. And it's like purple glitter, and it just matches my phone case so pretty, and I'm just like so excited. Like, I love this phone case, you don't even know. But yeah, that's definitely another favorite for this month. But honestly, that's pretty much everything for my February favorites. Thank you for watching. I know this video is probably going to be super duper long, but if you did stick around to the end, please give me a thumbs up. Like, subscribe to this channel. If you have any ideas for other videos I can do, you know, shoot some ideas down below. Any suggestions, any comments, anything, please. I love talking to you. Thank you for those who are subscribed to my channel. It means a lot to me. I'm so freaking thankful for all of you who, even if you drop by and just check out my channel, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Love you guys. Hope your Valentine's Day, your February month was amazing. I know mine was. Thank you for watching my favorites, and till next time. Bye.